I think we're live. Chat, are we live? Sorry about being a little bit late. I had to do something real quick. Hold on. Are we live? Yeah, YouTube says we're live. So, yeah, late. Yeah. Sorry about that. We're late. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a great day myself on this beautiful September 23rd, 2025. We're joined by Mr. Real Texan Politics and Poster Tubbs. I think they had to go do something real quick, so looks like it's just me right now. We have a lot to talk about today. We had to talk with Trump's major announcements earlier yesterday. Talked about the autism announcement, the Antifa terrorist designation. Lots going on. So before we get into today's stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the content. And if you do have any questions or concerns or want to support the channel even further, the best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I will read through as much of chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. So yeah, send super chats, K-Cup for 5. So don't take certain drugs while pregnant / young babies unless needed. Spread out facts and get aluminum and mercury out of them. Man, what a dictator. Yeah, so that was kind of the big announcement that he made yesterday. President Trump, RFK, Dr. Oz, and a few other people, they made a significant announcement. Oh gosh, a glitchy me for 2. I have an autism announcement. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the point of the stream. I mean, look at the thumbnail. It's really just the meme from Fox News, which I can't believe this is real. Like, this is an actual real thing on Fox News. Oh yeah, autism announcement. American Nerd for 2, so is there a cure for autism? No, like, people are misunderstanding that. That's not what Trump said. Trump did not say, oh, you have a 0% chance of getting autism if you do this, or we found a cure. That's not what he said. Now, hold on, let me pull this up. Right here. So, President Trump's FDA, or the White House, they released the Autism Action Plan, this is real, and they did 3 things. 1, informing doctors and families that the FDA will issue a physician notice and initiate a safety label change on, even Trump had a hard time pronouncing this, acetaminophen. Close enough. Research shows a potential association between that use during pregnancy and adverse neurodevelopment outcomes. Prudent use is needed during pregnancy and for infants and toddlers. So this is the one that everyone's losing their minds over. It is the Tylenol. That's what the scientific name of it is, I believe. And that's why everyone's losing their minds, claiming, oh, Trump banned Tylenol. You know, it's over. The Autism Action Plan. I mean, this is a real thing. This is a real thing that the White House did post. So, yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't know. But either way, this is the long name for Tylenol. And this is why there's a big stink going around. People are saying, oh, Trump banned it, and then you're not allowed to use it. In fact, there's some people posting memes of like, oh, the right not using Tylenol. For starters, honestly, Chad, how many people use Tylenol on a regular basis? Just be completely honest. Chad, like, how on a regular basis do you use Tylenol? It's such a, like, people make it sound like people use it every millisecond. They really don't. So, Chad, I'm curious, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that, do you use it a lot, or what? Because I'm curious what others have to say about this. Not very many. Use on a regular basis. Well, yeah, some people use it. I'm not saying they don't. But people make it sound like everybody uses it once every hour and that you need it, like, every time you have a headache. It's like, no, you don't. And the whole point of what Trump and RFK were saying, it was not to say Tylenol itself is causing autism. That's not what they... I know that's what they might have implied. But they're just saying, hey, there's a possible correlation here. And if you're pregnant or whatever, and like you could still use it, they just said talk to your doctor because there might be a potential association with it. So yeah, that's why people are making a big deal about this. They're saying, oh, he banned Tylenol. No, he just said that if you're pregnant or you have a child or whatever, maybe you shouldn't give them a Tylenol every second. So Libs are talking about Tylenol like it's Walter White's blue candy. Well, yeah, I mean, they're making it sound like it's one of those drugs that you need to use to survive, which is insane. All they just said was, hey, talk to your doctor. If if they're saying maybe don't use this as much, just listen to them. They're not saying if you're a woman and you're pregnant, you cannot use it all. No, they just said try to avoid it. It's not necessary. So,
I hate Trump so much. I'm gonna take Tylenol to give my kid autism.
yeah. And Hiller will text him. So, welcome to the stream.
I was here before. I guess my mic didn't work.
Yeah.
Probably.
Inari for 5. Disney brings back Kimmel, Sinclair, and Nexstar both refuse to air him. Yeah, I saw that. They're saying no. And that's like 2/3 of their airwaves. So I don't think Kimmel's gonna last long. Even though they're trying to bring him back, it's not gonna last long. K-Cup for 2. They literally just said don't overdrug your kids. Yeah, I mean that's all they said. It's like, hey, maybe if you want to use Tylenol, yeah, go ahead, but don't go crazy over it.
Oh, aliens said we should do a Rapture stream. Yeah, today's the day of the Rapture.
Yeah, they say this every year. They say this every year. It's always the 23rd. I don't know why.
Oh, but today's the actual day, guys. Yeah.
I think it's yeah. The whole Tylenol thing falls flat when you and most of your family is allergic to the main ingredient, Tylenol, and still have autism. Well, they didn't say this causes autism. That's not what they said. They just said it might lead to a higher chance of it. And they're just saying maybe don't use it as much. That's all they're saying. They're not saying that, oh, if you take this, you're getting autism. No, that's not what there's nothing here that says that. It just says, like, maybe don't use it as much as, like, if you need to use it, use it. But, so, again, people are losing their minds over this. They're just saying, hey, don't go crazy with a Tylenol. Don't pop one every second, every time you have a headache. Don't do that. So...
Well, now people are going to do it.
Oh, yeah, leftists are going to, like, chug that stuff like water. Which is insane. Don't take certain medicine during pregnancy. Yeah, I mean, I know that's, like, women have to do that for, like, headaches or whatever, or fevers, but, like Trump said, you don't have to use it. So. Yeah, right here, Attica, thank you. They said it might be a cause of it, not the soul. Yeah, exactly. They're not saying, oh, autism was created by Tylenol. No. They said you have a higher chance potentially of getting it for whatever reason. I think they kind of implied though it had more to do with the vaccine schedule also. Like when you do it with Tylenol, that might be the reason too. Which we don't know. Again, we're not saying vaccines or Tylenol causes it. They're just saying maybe don't go crazy on it. So. Leftists already are chugging Tylenol on TikTok. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, these people are nuts. Which, by the way, Tylenol, even before this, people need to understand it's not 100% guaranteed. Like, it's not perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, if you take a lot of it, it can be a big problem down the line. So, these people are dumb. Yeah, Libs OD and Tylenol. Which, again, it's not good for you to take that much. Anyways. I'm pretty sure it says on the label anyways, don't, like, overdose on it. All right. You go to any normal doctor and they will tell you only take it if you really need it. But the problem is some people have such low pain intolerance that the thresholds are taken 3 times a day. That's a problem. There are people that take like candy, and it's not. It can fuck with your kidney, I think. So.
New op-ed from Trump. I gave my new op-ed from Vox. I hate Trump. I gave my kid autism. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. American Nerd for 10. I'm pretty sure that when you buy certain over-the-counter medicines at Walmart and elsewhere, a store clerk has to look approve the purchase so no one tries to get high from it and stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just common sense. GOP should show the TikToks of libs chugging Tylenol for midterm ads. They should. And that's who we're dealing with here. These people, like, look it up. I think it's either your kidney or something else. It's like, yeah, it's fine to use it, but don't go crazy over it. I want everybody to know that autism is not a curse. Oh, it's not a curse, but, like, for some people, it's, like, really, like, for some cases, it's really bad. So, and it's becoming more widespread. What you're trying to claim because they redefined it, like, 10 years ago, yeah, maybe, but then why are cases continue to go up? If you redefine it, it should just be one big bump, and that's it. DNA Junkie for 5. I have two adult sons who are autistic, 36 and 41 years old. I can't recall on Tylenol usage, but no cure, largely genetic. Autism existed before Tylenol. Well, yeah, autism has always existed, or a form of it. It just, people are wondering why we're seeing a higher percentage of it. So, yeah, it's a spectrum. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's like, why are we seeing a large share of the population have autism? That's a serious question. And, well, the science apparently does back up the fact there might be a correlation here, which we don't know. They're looking more into it still, so. The political demon for 5, a question at first, but found in August, Harvard article confirming RFK's point in Tylenol. Yeah, I mean, they're not saying it causes it. This is a big misconception. They're not saying it's 100% you're going to get it. Just, there is, for some reason, a correlation. And it might be due to the schedule of it. I don't know. Maybe during the development process it fucks with it. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. So, what are your thoughts, Real Texan? On all this insanity or whatever.
I don't know. That's, you know.
Well, it just,
go get autism or something. Have fun with that.
I don't know. Again, just listen to your doctor. That's the whole point. Just listen to your doctor. Don't chug stuff like this. So, most of history's conquerors had autism. Well, I think most people do. It's just like, how bad is it? So,
we need to get rid of autism so that election Twitter and really political Twitter in general.
It'd be all dead. It'd be gone.
It'd be dead. Not just election Twitter, just political Twitter in general is so autistic.
I mean, like, you would see Hoy Ford die overnight, as an example. Like, that game would die immediately, within seconds. So yeah, Tubbs, what's your thoughts on the Tylenol thing? Like, people are chugging Tylenol now on TikTok.
Yeah, Tylenol is something I only drink or swallow if I have tablets when I'm sick or if I have a cold, right? It's not something you drink every day. I don't think anybody has, though.
Well, some people, there are some people that do, and it's, again, there are issues with it. Like I'm not saying if you take one pill you're gonna die. It's like, no, if you take it on a regular basis, it will fuck with you. It can fuck with your body.
Yeah, I thought that was basic knowledge.
Yeah.
Guess not.
I guess it's not basic knowledge. It's like, yeah, it's any pill. Any pill you take a bunch of, it's gonna fuck with your body. So, American Nerd for 2, I bet Elon took too much Tylenol as a kid. Oh gosh, I saw that as a meme yesterday. Like, oh, Elon, he's autistic because of Tylenol. So, again, we're not saying that this is gonna cure autism. It's not. It just, hey, if you're pregnant, maybe cut back a little bit on this stuff, just a tiny bit. Now, they did also bring up a therapeutic where they said they recognized the first therapeutic for children with deficiency in autistic symptoms. So they might have some stuff to help kids out. I don't know. Again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know everything, but it does seem like they did find something that does help kids, like with their symptoms, like deal with it. So. Simple logic for 5. My son is autistic, and there have been some links of COVID to pregnant women having autistic kids. She had to take quite a bit of Tylenol while sick. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think there might be some correlation to it. So, yeah. Again, we're gonna move on from this subject because we have a lot of big news, but that was kind of a big story. They did find some kind of connection. Remember when everyone was saying that RFK was gonna ban vaccines? Remember that? I remember that well, like, RFK's gonna ban the vaccine, when it's like, no. I mean, I think Trump did say, like, there are some shots, like, you should do in lesser dosages, or something. I think he did say something about that, but outside of that, he didn't really say anything about it. So, autism is not a disease, it's genetic. Yeah, but it's like, there might be some things that, like, during the development process, that does increase the likelihood of it. That's what I think they're trying to get at. When you take the certain pill, it might increase the chances of it a little bit for some reason. So, all right. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that because that was kind of the big story. I can't get over this meme, the Fox News thing, the autism announcement. That's gonna live on as a long time meme. That autism announcement of Fox News. This graphic.
Autism doesn't need to be cured.
Yeah. So again, that's that. There's a lot happening in the world, so we're gonna move on from that. It's it is kind of what I was expecting. That was reported a couple weeks ago. It would be Tylenol, and that's why there's a big pressure campaign.
In other news, Cory Mills went to Syria.
We gotta talk Cory Mills again.
He went to Syria.
I
There's
wonder
something
why.
there's something very off about Cory Mills.
Something happened last year and a half. Something happened.
There's a lot to unpack with him, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let me pull
Something,
up
something,
Syria thing.
Sharia law, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, let me pull up the Syria or yeah, he's in Syria now?
I think he was over the weekend for like a day
I
or
wonder
two. I don't know.
why.
Is his wife Syrian?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. So
Kansas is gonna redraw, but
I saw that. Yeah, so Cory Mills, who's supposed to get cross-examined in his restraining order case on Friday. Oh yeah, he was he had his cross-examination, and then they just like out of nowhere is in Syria. Just out of nowhere. It's an unannounced solo trip. Is the rumor Mills what?
Congressman Sabatini imminent?
Yeah. Is the rumor Mills converted to Islam? That is a rumor. I cannot confirm it, but I've heard some people say he did. I don't know.
Is he actually converted to Islam?
I don't know.
Oh good. Oh Lord. Oh
I
goodness.
don't know.
I do know that he's been accused of stolen valor, which would be a pretty big deal
Yeah,
if
he's
true.
done. That allegation by Mace might have done it. Which again, it is Nancy Mace, so you got to be careful with it. But if it's real, yeah, he's done.
Mace is going to be stumping so hard for a primary challenger. I don't know who it's going to be. I think she's trying to recruit somebody down there.
Go with Sabatini. I mean, he's run 2 times now, and I think he can win.
I don't think Trump wants him because I think he's too similar to Massey.
That is the one issue. There is the element of like he might be the Thomas Massey of Florida. Better on the issues overall, but he's a hothead a little bit, so I don't know.
If somebody gives Trump Massey vibes, he's not going to go with them.
Probably.
And I have a feeling
fair.
that may also include somebody like Brandon Herrera.
Yeah, it is a legitimate concern, like, with Sabatini, is being like a Thomas Massey type. That is a serious concern with them. So
I think Sabatini's also gone against Trump on multiple occasions, like with the speaker fights, and
yeah,
I think he is friends with Massey. So yeah, it's not going to be. I think Sabatini's going to run. I guarantee that. I don't think he'll get the nomination though. I think he'll place I think he'll place third. I think there'll be another challenger, probably a state rep or something. Maybe some Florida celebrity or whatever. Maybe someone will carpetbag up there. DC Drano or something.
yeah. Chance Razik for 5. The schizos who wanted RFK to ban every vaccine under the sun are going to hate this, but RFK and Trump have common sense they don't. Yeah, I mean, guys, vaccines are, like, people would say vaccines are, like, awful. It's like, no, it's not. Now, there are some that could cause issues, but, like, can we stop this insanity of, oh, we must ban every vaccine because we said so? No, it's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. American Nerd for 2. How is Sabatini like Massey in any way? But he's a hothead. That's like the best way to define him. He does whatever the fuck he wants, and that could be both a good and bad thing. That could be a bad thing in the fact of, well, Thomas Massey also does that, and we'll know. Again, I don't even get why people support Massey at this point. What was the last good vote he had? Anybody? Like, an actual vote that was meaningful, that was good.
Probably under Biden.
Not even that, because I mean he voted for the stupid bill that he passed to
the whatever the fuck it was.
The CR, yeah, the one, the shitty the McCarthy bill. He pushed that shit.
Oh, my bad.
It was stupid. So
yeah, it was the CR, but there's probably other Biden stuff that he voted against that was
why were they giving babies a vaccine for an STD? Oh yeah, they talk about hepatitis B, that vaccine. So what Trump said was like, if you should probably wait on that. Personally, I just think that if the mother doesn't have it, doesn't have the disease, I don't think it's necessary until you're older. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. There are some other reasons why they do it, but I don't know. That's just what Trump said. Don't shoot the messenger. So he did talk about that a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so, I don't know, the whole Cory Mills thing, What a downfall. He went from one of the best Republican congressmen to he's done. I mean, only Thomas Massey's more dead on arrival. Do you agree with that? Like, Thomas Massey's like, he's done. And Cory Mills is a close second. So.
Massey's another Liz Cheney. Cory Mills is a bit. I mean, I think he's done too, but with Mills, it's a bit wait and see because I want to know for sure. Hey, does this guy is he like a convert to Islam? Is he like actually is the stolen valor thing real? Like, why was his marriage officiated by a pretty radical?
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna talk about who the guy was, but not a good individual be officiating that. A very, very specific individual. Which
someone compared to Double If. Probably. Someone probably with has ties to a Double If.
Well, it's maybe a bit worse than that because I think he was a conspirator of yeah. Anyways, funny, but anyways, do you see the video with a girl telling a pregnant woman, "I hope your baby dies outside the Kirk Memorial"? Yeah, I saw these people are disgusting. I saw that. That's who we're dealing with. Which, by the way, they started up the Teep USA. What do they call the tour now? Again, what's it called now?
I think it's this is our turning point or something.
Yeah. And Michael Nels was in Minnesota yesterday, and he did a pretty good job. They're gonna do. They're back to the regular thing and just a bunch of special guests at this point, which you can never replace Charlie Kirk, but I think starting out with Michael Knowles is pretty good. I mean, he's very smart, so yeah, I think it's a good start. Next star in Sinclair will not air Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I saw that. L's in the chat for Jimmy Kimmel. And W's in the chat for Sinclair and Nexter. I mean, like, I don't get why they're bringing Kimmel back. Why? 2/3 of the company say no, or 2/3 of the airwaves.
Because democracy.
The thing with Kimmel,
this is what democracy looks like.
The thing with Kimmel is that his show is gonna get canceled within the next year, anyways. So honestly,
they'll blame Trump for it, though.
Yeah, honestly, like the FCC should not have said anything because Kimmel's show was gonna be finished anyways. The FCC kind of getting involved was kind of a bad OPSEC moment.
Pam Bondi, chief of staff, is resigning.
Yes, it's over. Get rid of Bondi. Fire her. Fire everybody over there. Chance raising for 2. What was Atlas poll Massey was blathering about? Oh, it was a national poll, and you look at it, it was a bunch of Democrats. So, yeah, I don't care about that poll. It's not his district. If it was his district, it'd be like 10%, if that. So, is Pam Bondi on her way out? Maybe?
Probably not. I don't know.
Please be an upcoming scandal where Trump's forced to fire her. Please. What?
Yeah, I want to spend the next hour ranting about Bondi.
Great. K count for 2. Did Conan ever go off the rails? By the way, I don't know. So once he finds a replacement, she's gone. I think if there's replacements, Bailey. That's my take. It's gonna be Bailey if she's gone. But anyways, enough of that. We gotta talk about what is possibly a bigger development of yesterday, bigger than the autism thing. President Trump has officially, not unofficially, officially signed an executive order designating Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. It's official, everybody. So, yeah, you are considered a terrorist if you affiliate with Antifa. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this? I think you should have done this sooner, but better late than never, I guess.
Safe.
Yeah, I mean, it is such a huge development because it's about time we do this. Like, this should have been done years ago. This should have been done in 2020. But, you know what? After Kirk's assassination, that might be the final wake-up call for a lot of people. And it is official. It's not just they're going to say they're going to do it and then wait 5 years. No, they've actually signed the order. So.
This is great.
Yeah. Jacob Hawley for 10. All I'm going to say is, guys, boy, how do you look at Tylenol stock? It'd be a shame if I actually got some because leftists are going to rage buy it because they hate him so much. Yeah, I mean, at this point, buy that stock up. Buy it up. You know damn well leftists are going to consume that shit like water. It's going to happen. Designate the Democrat Party. That's never gonna happen. So okay, he did clarify this. So this is what he said. Antifa is a terrorist threat. Antifa is a militarist, anarchist enterprise that explicitly calls for the overthrow of the United States government, law enforcement authorities, and our system of law. It uses illegal means to organize and execute a campaign of violence and terrorism nationwide to accomplish these goals. Blah blah blah. They mentioned stuff about ICE getting beat up, organized riots, shit being lit on fire, and it sounds like they are going to go after every single person that affiliates with this group, that funds them, and there's a lot of people that are going to jail if that's the case. I mean, we might be able to deport Hassan Piker. You guys see that tweet yesterday that people found? You guys see that? Where it's
Did
like,
he say I am a word?
yeah, I mean, that's what he said. He literally just said, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm affiliated with this group. I talked to the people involved and, like, the president of it. There's a lot of people that are deep shit because this is a terrorist organization now. It is. So, which I thought was not legal technically, because he designated this as a domestic terrorist organization. I don't think that was legal. But I think the way they phrased it actually makes sense, where it's like, no, if you're committing violence in the name of Antifa, you are a terrorist. That's what I think they're trying to. That's the way they're gonna get around it. They're saying, oh, there's the people that are saying they're part of Antifa and committing violence. They're the ones that are terrorists. I think that's what they're trying to get at here. I'm not sure 100%, but it's still good that we got rid of these. We did something about it. Reading the rest of this. All relevant executive departments and agencies shall utilize all applicable authorities to investigate, disrupt, and dismantle any and all illegal operations, especially those involving terrorist actions, conducted by Antifa or any person claiming to act on behalf of Antifa. And that's the interesting part. So again, it's not people just involved. If you say you are doing this on behalf of Antifa, which a lot of people do, they will consider you a terrorist now. Why did we do this in this first term? Why? Anybody know?
Probably Constitution concerns or something.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? American Nerd for 2. This should have been a day one thing. I agree, but again, better late than never. Richard Head for 5. I keep hearing Mike Rogers has led in a couple recent polls. Is this accurate? It sounds like Michigan could be headed for Republican sweep. I don't think there's been one released recently, but there's been a couple where, yeah, he's leading. So, I think Mike Rogers can win. That's my take.
Let's see what else is in the news. We have a poll from Economist YouGov, something like that,
Oh, God.
with registered voters.
Great.
Trump at -14, but they also polled Jimmy Kimmel, Charlie Kirk, Nicolas Maduro, and Bibi.
Great.
Jimmy Kimmel is +8 approve.
Oh, bullshit.
Charlie Kirk is +2. Maduro 40-7 unfavorable, and Bibi is -15, I believe.
Yeah. K-Cup for 5. Breaking unelected judge in Rhode Island blocks Trump's order on designating Antifa as a terrorist group. They must be allowed to let things burn. I hope that's a joke, but I won't be surprised at this point. With these freaking judges.
It probably is, but I don't know. What else is there?
Yeah, so I gotta pull this up actually.
And also, AOC did an ad for Prop 50 in California.
Where are we at? I guess we gotta talk about Kansas now. I think we can move on to that story real quick, actually. So Kansas, everybody knows that there is currently a Democrat seat in the state, and many people thought that they were not going to redraw. They were going to keep the map the same. Now it sounds like they're in fact redrawing the map. That's what it sounds like they're going to do, which I don't think they could do. I don't think they have the power, right? Am I wrong? Like, I didn't realize, because I thought like the Democrats control the Supreme Court there, right?
I think they do, but apparently partisan gerrymandering is technically constitutional in Kansas, but it might still get struck down. We'll see.
Yeah, they probably said that 5 years ago to help Democrats, but now it's like, no, it's unconstitutional for democracy. So, okay, this is a big deal, everybody, because if we redraw the map in Kansas, which, again, it's a very risky thing, with Kansas City being a ticking time bomb, you gotta be very careful in the cities there. You gotta be super careful. But if we do this, at this point, that's put Republicans at like 218 in the House. I don't know. I mean, like, are they gonna go through with this? Because I thought they couldn't do it. I mean, they might now. Nebraska's trying to do it now. Indiana's gonna do it. Ohio's gonna do it. Which, for those who are wondering about Ohio, don't buy into the hype. They're not redrawing. That's not what they said. They're playing games because they gotta get around the stupid commission. That's how they gotta do it. They gotta say, "Oh, we are not approving any map." So then it goes to a bullshit commission, and they don't approve it either. And then it goes back to the legislator, and they can do whatever they want. So they're just playing games.
Which means it'll probably be a 13-2 map.
Yeah, it's gonna be 13-2. 13-2. Alright. What states have
Otherwise it probably would have been like, I don't know, 7-6 or something.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, I don't think that's math. Wait,
it's possible. Yeah. Like, you gotta split Columbus like 3 different ways.
Wait, no, not 7-6, probably
8-5.
8-7 maybe.
Yeah. American Nerd for 2. I thought Kansas was already 4-0 Republican. No, it's not. You got that bullshit Democrat there. Because that's Kansas City for you. And Johnson County as a whole, but it's really the suburbs that are killing it. Become more Democrat.
Right.
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Yeah, so it could be 4-0, and if that's the case, yeah, I don't see how Democrats win the House. I'm confused now because now Texas redrawn, Indiana they're going for both seats. It sounds like Ohio's going for 13-2. Florida's doing whatever they're gonna do, and still with California, we don't know if that's gonna pass. I think it will, more than likely, but if it fails in California, which it can still happen, there is that chance it does. I will laugh hysterically for a month straight because at that point, Democrats have no power. So. Alright, what about Florida? Are they redistricting? Yes, they are. I don't know when. I think, didn't DeSantis said they're going to wait and see or something?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. So, the political demon for 2, you can keep Cincinnati in District 1, and it can be Trump plus 10. Really? You can make that seat Trump plus 10, how?
You probably could, but it also means that the other seats would have to be or less redder, which the incumbents probably don't want.
Yeah, the incumbents would say hell no to that.
So it'll probably end up being a competitive seat still.
Yeah, which, I mean, we'll see.
And that you got to be careful with because the Democrat there is an open performer.
Lord Rhino for 5. Can we get Wyoming to redraw the blue counties out of the state? That'd be funny, but they really can't.
As long as you have Jackson in one county, it's going blue. And why would you want to redraw the county map? Like, there's no.
No, we want for the memes. I mean, according to Laura Loomer, Ron DeSantis, he gerrymandered Miami-Dade. Remember that?
Yeah, that's why it's red.
Yeah. Let's see. Hayden for 5. If Antifa got designated day 1, Charlie could have still been here. It's sad we waited until something bad happened before acting on the issue. Yeah, which we don't know for sure if Antifa was involved in this one, but still, there's a possibility.
There might have been, maybe there's something.
Oh my gosh. I just saw the YouGov poll you posted. They have Jimmy Kimmel plus 8. Are you serious?
It's a Democrat oversample. So again, you see Trump is at -14.
These people are retarded. The first that he sees that, Jimmy Kimmel still being more popular than Charlie Kirk. These people are so full of shit. Does 85% of Americans even know who Jimmy Kimmel is?
I mean, he is well known.
Not that well known. More well known than Netanyahu? Or, yeah.
I could see it. I mean, there's probably a lot of normies that watch TV and don't really pay attention to politics.
I know, but even more than Kirk now.
I could see it.
Not post-assassination.
Yeah, that's true, but I think if people only know him from the assassination, they probably don't know him enough to say that
Still, but like, I don't know.
they know him.
This whole thing is sketchy. I call it bullshit.
Although even then, I think normies who watch Jimmy Kimmel don't pay attention to politics. I mean, you kind of have to if you watch him, considering he's basically a political commentator.
Yeah. Let's see. YouGov is a joke. Kimmel has been around for a while. Of course, Americans know him. Yeah, but like, he's more well known than like Netanyahu and Charlie Kirk. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just think it's bullshit. It's that high of favorability. K-Cup for 5. By the way, rap for Wisconsin 8th, the Democrat strategy is putting up wanted/missing posters of Tony Wilde saying, where is he and why isn't he helping the district? Yeah, that's Democrats' only strategy in state districts like that. Ew, he's not here in Wisconsin. So.
No.
Alright. So, anybody who says they like Jimmy Kimmel don't even watch him because they know he's not entertaining. They just want to be the free speech martyr. That's true. He might have his show back, but who's going to really watch him? Well, I mean, yeah, 2/3 of the airwaves are cutting him off. Nexstar and Sinclair, so they have nothing. They have nothing. Alright. Anyway, so we got enough of that. Enough of the, I don't see why more Americans would know a foreign leader than a late-night talk show. Yeah, but everybody talks about Netanyahu. It's not like we don't know who he is. Everybody talks about him. So. Okay. So now, other news, everybody. I think we're going to talk about New Jersey, and I think Tubbs actually is still here. Is he?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, we got some pretty big development out of New Jersey for the early voting. Let me pull this up. New Jersey early voting. Where's it at? I thought I saved it somewhere. Shit. American Nerd for 2. Is there any more Kirk effect news in New Jersey and Virginia? Yes, there is, actually.
We did get some from Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada. That was a big one. That came out of nowhere. And I think it's just Clark County, too. Which makes sense. It's most of the state, but... Yeah, so let's start with Nevada. Nevada's monthly voter registration update. And it's only Clark County. Republicans had a net gain of 5,300 voters in the middle of September. That is like one of the biggest net gains I think I've ever seen on Nevada. 5,000. And I know part of this was because Nevada has a lot of maintenance with voter rolls. I get that. But really, 5,300 post-assassination in Clark County. So I think it's clear the Kirk effect is real. Lord Rhino for 5. I and many other Brits know who Kimmel is, have done for years, longer than I've known about Kirk. I guess the more you guys say that, yeah, I guess it makes sense Kimmel's more well-known, but still, I don't believe it's +8. That's one way to put it, so. Okay. So yeah, Nevada's it's plus 5,300. Where is that New Jersey thing? Because it literally had, like, the, shit, where's it at? Where we at? Shit. New Jersey, day 2. Because I thought I had it. Here, okay, found it. So, we have, new early voting numbers out of New Jersey. And we might be clear about this. It is early. We still don't got, like, 100,000 voters or whatever. It's still a pretty small amount. But, look at this. In 2024... on the second day of early mail-in votes, not early in-person, of mail returns. In 2024, Democrats were at 66%, Republicans were at 19%, so it was D plus 47. Today, on the second day of early voting with just mail-in votes, Democrats are down to 62%, and Republicans are up to 25%. That is a 10-point shift in just 1 year. In New Jersey. And, Real Texan, how much did Trump lose New Jersey by again?
5.5.
Yeah. Which, I'm not saying that this proves he's gonna, Jack Chiarelli's gonna win, but Republicans are voting. We are seeing a consistent trend where Republicans are voting. The most accurate pollster had Chiarelli up by 1, which I know that is Republican pollster, but they were accurate in 21. They were spot on. And they have him up by 1 now. And we're seeing a 10-point shift in the mail-in votes in New Jersey. I mean, is Chitterelli going to win? We got to start that conversation now. Like a serious conversation about, will Chitterelli actually pull it off? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I do
Probably.
think he will. I do think he will.
So what do you
If
want
you
to
look
point out?
at
Oh, go on. Sorry.
if you look at the early voting data, the Republicans are outperforming, which isn't
Yeah.
everything, but the Republicans are outperforming 2021 and 2024, which
Yeah.
is a good start. The polls are, I think the average is like now Cheryl plus 3 to 4.
Let me pull this up,
Is that
actually. No, go on.
you can pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull up American Percent site, what they got.
But the average is like Cheryl plus 3 to 4, which when you consider that every poll in recent years that I know of has overestimated Democrats in New Jersey. It's one of the states where polls actually rate the Democrats consistently. And I guess it's because Republican voters are lower propensity in the state, whereas Democratic voters in New Jersey are kind of higher propensity and, very educated. So I guess that's where it's coming from. Also, Cheryl is running a very bad
Oh, it's
campaign.
awful.
She's a very bad politician. She gives off Terry McAuliffe vibes. I mean, I know people say, "Oh, every Democrat is Terry McAuliffe 2.0." We've been saying that since Virginia
She literally
2021.
is, though.
But this is actually Terry McAuliffe 2.0. I don't get this vibe from Spanberger, who seemingly knows what she's doing. Say what you will about her campaign. I don't get this vibe from Spanberger at all. But from no, Cheryl is a very poor candidate, and Chitterelli is the best possible candidate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Chitterelli's going to win, or it's going to be within 2 points either way.
Let's see here. The political demon for 2. Just set the map link to RTP. Error Trump plus 9. Okay. K-Cub for 5. The Trigger Democrats timeline. Trump 24. We are here. Vance 28. Vance 2032. Erica Kirk 2036. Erica Kirk 2040. Barrett Trump 2044. 2048. Barrett Trump. Which is not. That's not going to happen. But it'd be kind of funny if Republicans for the next decade they just won every seat. So yeah, I mean, when it comes to New Jersey, I mean, Cheryl's an awful candidate. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with that, right?
No.
She's awful. Now, the RCP average right now is +8, but that's a bit misleading because A, you got Quinnipiac pulling their shit like usual, and B, a lot of these polls are from July and August. And the important thing is, Cheryl, except for one poll, and of course it's Quinnipiac, she has not cracked 50% at all. Not once. And she might have an 8-point lead right now, but she has not cracked 50% except for one poll. And that's Quinnipiac, which is just poor shit. So right now, the average is +8, +9. But you look at the best pollster 2021, they were +1. They have it +1. Jacob Hawley for 20. There's posts on Reddit about how Trump linking Tylenol and mental issues is actually attack on women and how they're trying to turn women into Handmaid's Tale. They're posting images of their World War II ancestors calling them Antifa. Yeah, these people are nuts. Everything's Handmaid's Tale. What's up with why is that such a big thing for the left? Why?
There's something about men controlling women or something. I don't know.
It just everything is about that. Oh, it's Handmaid's Tale, Handmaid's Tale. These people are freaking stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna force all the women to wear the cloak and whatever.
Ugh, these nut jobs. But yeah, I do think overall when it comes to New Jersey right now, I mean, I think Chitterelli can win. I really believe it. I can't believe I'm saying that, but you look at the early voting, which everybody knows that it can be bullshit. But when it's this lopsided, this big of a shift in just a month or whatever. Yeah, right here. Shit. Lost it. Where were we at? Shit. I lost the thing. Okay, there we go. Got it. When it's this lopsided, where it's a 10-point shift in a year, to 2024, not even 2021, to to 2024, which I think is a better comparison. Republicans are voting at much higher rates. Democrats are not. In fact, they're crashing right now. And if a 10-point shift occurs from 2024, which I'm not saying it's going to, that would show Chitterelli winning by 4. Again, not going to happen, I don't think. But can you imagine Chitterelli wins by like 5 points or something?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Which I think it's possible, but yeah, we'll see. And I think Chitterelli's going to, he's got a legitimate chance to win. Cheryl's running an awful campaign. I don't think she's done any events, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's like a whole thing where like she was in California for a whole week or something. I thought I heard something.
Was that recently for the map?
I think so. I think it was. I still think Cheryl's favorite as of now, but we'll have to see. I think she might be, but not this overwhelming favorite. I think right now it's like closing quickly. It's closing very quickly. I wonder how this will impact the state legislature elections in New Jersey. I don't think, can Republicans win the legislature? I don't think so. How lopsided is it? I honestly don't know.
I don't think there's a super majority, but I think Democrats do have a decent majority.
Yes, I don't think it's gonna be that lopsided. And just Chitterelli winning alone, that's gonna stop a super majority. So
okay. Democrats have a majority in both. They have a 25-15 majority in the Senate and a 52-28 majority in the House.
If Chitterelli wins, they're not getting a super majority. There's no way. Surely. I forget, how messy was the primary for Cheryl? Did she even get 35% of the vote? I actually don't remember. New Jersey governor primary. I don't think she did. Let's see here. Give me a second, chat. I gotta find it. Right here. She got... Shit, where are we at? There we go. She got 34% of the vote. What the hell? That's it? I forgot how competitive this was because you had Ross Baraka, Josh Gottemeyer, Stephen Fulop. This was a very competitive primary. She only did not even crack 35%. So you had 65% of voters in the Democrat side vote against her. That's a huge number. That's not some small 20%. That is 2/3 of voters on the Democrat side that voted against Cheryl. And Chitterelli didn't he get like 80%? Let's see. He got 67% because Spadea was a dumbass. That's right. Yeah, he got 68%.
I believe in the New Jersey House, Democrats are 2 seats away from a supermajority.
Yeah, so if Chitterelli wins, there's no freaking way to get that. There's no way.
Senate is maybe 1 or 2 seats as well.
Yeah, they don't got the supermajority then. American Nerd for 10. I think that Chitterelli is going to win by a decent margin, especially after Cheryl's Kirk post. Though I'm still skeptical about Sears of Virginia unless Spanberger Camp does not another racist thing. Jacob Hawley for 5. What do you think happens to Democrats if the GOP wins Virginia, New Jersey, Wisconsin, and even keeps or expand their House majority? If that happens, they're gonna riot. They're gonna unironically like blow a gasket. Because if they lose 2026, they're done. Like 2026 is their last chance. And if they fail to win, if Republicans gain seats in the House and they like flip like New Jersey or something, it's over. Because then Republicans get a real majority in the Senate. They get a larger House majority. And the Democrat Party at state level is probably dead. Across the board. Great. Let's see. Democrats will hold the state legislature, but the New Jersey GOP will make gains. Oh, there's no way Democrats lose the legislature. There's no way. I mean, isn't New Jersey a gerrymandered map? Isn't it?
It kind of is, yeah. I think Tyrone.
Hey, Tyrone. So we're talking about New Jersey real quickly because early voting shifted 10 points to the right compared to 2024. And this is mail-in votes.
Chattarelli's winning.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think he's the I think Cheryl's still a slight favorite, but
I think you're a doomer and you're not bold enough and you need to quit being gay and a loser.
wow.
Real.
Wow. I'm just saying, like, no, I just want to see one more data point. If the early voting keeps up like this, I think he's a slight favorite. I just want to wait and see.
Trust the plan.
American Nerd for 5. Imagine.
Bro, just one more data point, bro. Just one more data point, bro. Trust me, bro.
No, I just said, like, if the mail-in votes keeps this up, yeah, I think he's going to win. I just want to make sure it's not some bullshit fluke where it's like, oh, it's one county and that's it. No, I just want to make sure. Because I think Chiarelli is on the path to win.
I think as is, Chattarelli wins by 1 to 2 points, and Banberger wins by about 2-ish.
We'll see.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's see. American Nerd for 5. Imagine the Virginia debate. Spanberger calls Sears the N-word. That would definitely destroy her campaign. There's no way she says that. They've done some racist shit, but they're not going to. I don't think.
By the way, so I was also doing some math in Texas. So in the Texas Senate, there isn't even a supermajority.
Seriously?
We don't have a supermajority in the Texas Senate by like a couple seats, but in the state Senate map that I drew, it would actually give Republicans a supermajority, and it would draw out the minority leader.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Holly for 5. Look up the Kennedy campaign song. Jack is on the right track. We've got high hopes. Yeah, I think he's on track to win. I just want to make sure early voting keeps up as is. That's all I meant. And speaking of Virginia, everybody, Christian Hines is back with his model, which everybody should know that. Where are we at? Yeah.
It's a great model.
It's the most accurate model for early voting in Virginia. And take a guess how Democrat it is right now.
D+6.
It's D+, well, it's early voting, so it's more Democrat. It's D+22. Okay? But there's a big catch to this, or D+24, whatever. In 2024, take us how Democrat the early voting was on the same day.
D+35.
D+24. Or just around that, like D+22.5. You know what that means? It shifted slightly to the left, but not as Democrat. Like, this is not a blue wave building anywhere. But I argue the most important data point is look at the low propensity voters. And this is a big deal in Virginia because you have a large black population. These voters, they don't vote. The Republicans are getting their low propensity voters out to vote. Much higher rates. Democrats, they're being saved by these 4 out of 4 voters, which means they vote in every election. It could be some random school board race. They vote in everything. It doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't impact them, they'll vote. So, and that's the only thing saving them. That's Nova for you, Richmond.
Hey, Real Texan, you want to see something that'll boil your blood?
Yeah,
K-Cup
sure.
for 5. Hey, Rap, what is the future of Wisconsin if we take this as governorship? I know we have the Supreme Court to worry about, but how we look if we get 2 out of 3? If we get the governorship, we're in a good position. But we got to take back the Supreme Court. We got to take it back.
All right, let's see what this is here. These pictures are taken in Austin, Texas during business hours to visit your work from home schedule. I have terrible news. There are people in the
Philippines and Latin America who could do your job better than you for $5 an hour and work 60 hours a week, no complaints. And with AI, their English is better than yours.
Who is this?
I don't know. Some motherfucker, Mr. Star at Favela Overlord, by the way, keyed account, fucking tweeted out and said, quite frankly, with the trajectory of this country, tweeting things out like this puts your personal safety at risk.
Oh my gosh.
I'd rather take the fattest, laziest motherfucking Austinite sunbathing at Zilker Park than any fucking hardworking Filipino. I'm sorry.
But this is crazy. It's like, oh, they do for $5 an hour. How is that good? How is that a good thing?
Not only are you ripping them off, you're also exporting valuable jobs the American economy relies on, that Americans need employment for to keep money in our ecosystem.
American companies are learning that they get
Wow.
3 times the productive.
But remember, guys, productivity go up, green line go up because we're hiring poor brown labor and fucking scamming them.
Yeah,
And
I mean, like, this
scamming
is literally,
Americans.
it's slave
This is
labor.
why. This is why we need amnesty for 55 million illegals on Social Security. By the way,
I mean, like, this is,
Yeah, by the way,
it's literal slave labor, what we're doing here. And that's what this
by the way,
is.
check out my state senate map. This one's actually a lot more compact than the current one, even though it's a gerrymander-ish kind of.
Let me pull this up. $5 an hour, slave labor at its finest. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. $5 an hour. And
Now
this
now the election results I have pulled up on my map is composite 2020 to 24.
I can't show it on stream. I can't pull it
Yeah,
up.
it's fine, but the RGV district I have drawn would actually go to Trump barely in 2024. But it would probably still go Democrats in the state Senate just because it's more Democrat down ballots.
Yeah. Let's see. Where we at? Corporations look out for the profit margins. The government must look out for the American citizen. Well, here's the thing. Like, yeah, corporations, they want the highest profit possible, but there's a difference between looking for profits and what these companies are doing. This is beyond just insanity. This is like, oh, it's Tyrone, go on. I thought, you unmute? Tyrone?
well, no, I'm good.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, like, these corporations, it's gotten to a point where it's like, they're not just pushing, like, this is just beyond just trying to get a highest profit margin. They're just like, what's even the word for it? It's legendary, like, cheapness or whatever. It's even worse than that, somehow. Yeah, it's $5 an hour, and they work 60 hours a week. And this is a real person. I'm actually curious about something, because how can this person be real? How?
I don't know.
These people are nuts. And I don't know. It's stupid. It's slavery. Yeah, I guess legal slavery. That's the best way to put it. It's legal slavery.
You know, we fought an entire civil war over this. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, and you get these fucking dumbasses 200 years later saying, no, we need the new slave labor because, hold up a second. How many hours a week did slaves work?
I actually made a tweet. Like, I just made a quote tweet. If you want to retweet that, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, well. Jacob Holly for 10. I think winning Wisconsin is very difficult. I've seen many people on Reddit post that they moved here from Minnesota, Illinois, California because prices are high, and they're coming here to vote Democrat. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That is a serious issue, and I don't know how we're going to do that. How we're going to deal with that. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Where we at? Did I miss something? Democrats like a virus. Wait, what? When the rich get richer, the poor get richer. Yeah, but when you're paying people $5 an hour for 60 hours a week, which, hold on.
Why am I seeing an AI video of drag queens in Mecca?
What? I do not want to see that at all. Don't. Please, don't send that shit. Alright, state rights to do what? Yeah, state rights to do what? I don't know. What did Eric Daugherty just post? Eric Daugherty. What is this?
WTF, Rhino New Yorker Chris Collins, previously jailed for insider trading, says he is running for Congress in Byron Donald's Deep Red Florida district because he wants to be re-invited to galas and fundraisers.
What the hell is this? It's kind of lonely, you know. I'm not invited to any of these things because all I am is a former congressman, resigned, and disgraced convicted felon. So it's a twofold: reclaim my reputation, go back in my terms, and so that I could be happy and retire. Oh my gosh, this guy's trying to replace Donald's. What the hell? He said he hopes to run and win at 26 and then retire to a happy life where he would be welcome to. You don't run for public office. Like, who runs on this? Yeah. Vote
So
for
is he just
me.
gonna run? So he's gonna run for one term and then retire.
I'm gonna run for office to. Oh my gosh. So I could be invited to galas and fundraisers. What an asshole. I endorse this
Breaking
person.
news! Breaking news! House Democrats are trying to do a what do you call it? Basically, the Democrats in the House are trying to completely undo Hegseth's changes and rename all the bases again.
These freaking people. And let me guess, Thomas Massey's a yes. The principal Thomas Massey's a yes.
I don't know. Probably not.
A glitch even for 2. This is real schizo news. Trump is a woman. Oh gosh.
Wait, bipartisan group of lawmakers? What the fuck?
Wait, it's bipartisan?
Yeah, Don Bacon is on the
Oh,
fucking commission too.
Okay, yeah, that's passing. It's passing.
If they pass that shit, we deserve to lose next year. K-Cup for 2.
I mean, Trump can veto it, right?
Oh, and the Senate version of it has Tim Kaine, John Ossoff, and Raphael Warnock on it.
That's
by
a
the
great
way.
combination.
I mean, are there any Republicans on the Senate version?
Yep, Don Bacon is Don Bacon is in charge of it in the House, and Tim Kaine is in charge of it in the Senate.
Trump's gonna veto that shit.
So,
These people.
oh, absolutely, please.
I'm so
By
sick
the
of
way,
Don Bacon.
By the way, most Georgians want Fort Benning and Fort Gordon to remain Fort Benning and Fort Gordon. I literally do not believe for a second that anyone wants them to be fucking or not Fort Gordon. Yeah, Fort Gordon. I fucking doubt for a second any Georgians outside like maybe the Atlanta Metro where they're actually not fucking relevant to be fucking Fort Moore and Fort Eisenhower. I just spent 8 fucking weeks at Fort Gordon / Fort
Why do they wanna
Eisenhower. I
rechange,
went
like-
through the fucking name change. I'm not calling it Fort Eisenhower. I'm fucking calling it Fort Gordon, y'all.
It's Fort Gordon. I mean, guys, like, listen. I don't get why they want to change all these names. Like, yeah, they were part of Confederates.
They want to change it because they think it's fucking racist. That's why.
These people are stupid. It's like the people that say, well, General Lee was bad because he's a Confederate. It's like, do you understand who Lee fought for before he went to the Confederacy? Do you realize who he was a general for? What he did?
The Nazis.
A certain United States. He did some important things. He was kind of an important general on our side for a while. These freaking people are stupid. Not the Civil War, obviously, but like beforehand. I'm so sick. Like,
speaking of which, I think there's also a special election in Arizona tonight.
Yeah, there is.
For the vacant
I'm
congressional
curious how that's going to go.
It's going to go Democratic, but the thing is that it would actually give the Democrats the votes necessary to release the Epstein files.
I am very curious to know how that's going to swing. If it, again, it's Arizona, that's like ground zero for TPUSA. I'm curious.
It's not going to be enough for it to go red. Anything major.
Doesn't matter who Lee fought for prior. What matters is what he did afterwards. He was a traitor, no matter how you spin it. Look up what Lincoln did after the Confederacy surrendered.
But yeah, so what will happen with this election is... Wait, did my mic...
No, what I was trying to say is, like, the people say, oh, well, yeah, Lee joined the Confederacy. Yeah, but what did Lincoln do after the war? After they surrendered?
Get assassinated.
Well, before that. I think it was either him or Johnson. They pardoned everybody. Or not everybody, but most people. It's like we reconciled our differences after the fact. Why are we trying to redo this shit 150 years later? We dealt with that right after the war. And
because Lincoln was racist and wanted to send the blacks to Liberia.
Yeah, but it's like, seriously, we dealt with this 150 years earlier, or not earlier, but like 150 years ago, we sorted this stuff out. We reconciled our differences. Why do we gotta redo this shit 100 years later? No, it's stupid. Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
Johnson that pardoned them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was going to say, though, so the main thing with this election in Arizona is that it's going to give the Democrats basically one more vote to basically sign on to Massey and Kana's
Yeah.
Epstein file thing. Because I think there are already some Republicans on it, like Boebert. But yeah, so they'll basically force the release of the files. I don't know what's going to come of it, though.
Let's see. American Earth for
Like,
3.
well, like I've probably also been saying, they're probably just going to keep trying to release things until they find Trump on the list.
Yeah, they're gonna keep releasing shit. American Earth for 3. Lee's kind of overrated as a general. Yeah, he is. Grant's way better. Lee just got lucky at the start of the war because we had some dumbasses running the Union. So, yeah, and like even then, like when Lee signed the ceasefire stuff and the surrender, Grant literally told the soldiers not to celebrate. Like it's done. Like why are we redoing this shit 150 years later? This is stupid. That's my whole point. It's stupid. Yes, the Confederacy did some bad shit, but it's like, well, it's been 170 years. We don't have to reopen old wounds. Get over it. Yeah. Where we at? I missed something. I think we didn't miss anything. Okay, I thought we did. We didn't. So, I think that's it. If anyone got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, whatever, send them now. Last calls for super chats. Last calls for super chats. What other senators retired by 26 midterms? I don't really think there's anybody else. I think we're kind of past that point.
Yeah, I don't see any others that could. Or maybe Susan Collins.
Collins the last one, maybe. Let's see here. Sherman was good too. Well, yeah, but Grant was best general. Sherman's pretty good too. You didn't talk about Trump's UN speech? Yeah, that was mostly. Yeah, I saw parts of like the escalator broke down, the teleprompter broke. It's like, yeah, we're gonna fire whoever fucked up the teleprompter. I saw.
Okay,
that.
Collins has raised $6 million, so she's probably not going to retire. But
we'll see.
This might be her last term, though. She's probably going to retire the next term.
Yeah. I missed a lot of super chats. Wait, what? K-Cub for 2. If hashtag of political campaigns were actually honest, Collins 26. Oh, talk about the Collins thing earlier. American Earth for 2. I'm confused. What is this exactly? For what?
I don't know.
I don't know. No, I didn't. I only missed 2 super chats. I caught up to them. Don't worry, chat. I caught up to your super chat. Sorry about that. Chance Racing for 2. You missed my super chats too. What the hell? Heck, lol. Where? Did I miss one?
You missed everything, Rap. Everything.
I didn't miss one. Oh, right here. Chance Racing for 10. Nevada, Arizona is zooming right. All Vance needs to do is, and he wins. All Vance needs is Pennsylvania, and he wins. By the way, Massey's now calling his voters gullible for wanting him replaced. Yeah, great idea. Sell your own voters. What a moron. Wait, he called his voters gullible? Wait, what?
I mean, that's, you know.
Did he actually? Hold on.
Probably. I don't know.
I gotta find this. Okay, I caught up your super chat. Sorry about that. I don't know why I missed, like, YouTube, like, disappeared for me. Sorry about that. Very sorry. I caught up with that. Got that one. Okay. Yeah, we caught up then. Okay. K-Cup for 5 teleprompter breaks. Trump, we're gonna fire whoever broke this. You're lucky I'm not Biden. Do you think Biden could do this? No, he was sleepy. Yeah. Man, for 2. Mesa recall this November. Spilsbury, get the F out. Who? Recall for...
Hey, Rubio just meet with a former Al-Qaeda member.
Wait, what?
I think it's the Syrian leader.
Huh. Oh, yeah, people are making a big deal about that. Spilsbury's quote-unquote Republican for Harris and supported hotels for homeless housing. Oh, I hear about that. It's in Arizona, I think. Yeah,
Well,
that's...
wait, what now?
There's like a recall in Arizona where it's like there's a Republican for Harris on some city council somewhere. It's like, they suck. So,
Is that in Phoenix?
I think so.
That's probably not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't think that recall's passing.
We'll see.
There's a video of a whole bleacher of students pointing at a scoreboard and it's going
Oh,
viral.
yeah, and they're all saying it's like a freaking a Hitler salute thing. I hate these people. Like, are they so like brain dead where they think everything's related to World War II? Is that their entire like worldview? Like, it's just World War II. Everything is a Nazi.
Honestly, we should just chop it. Yeah, just chop everyone's
Yep.
right arm off, so we can prevent the rise of fascism.
Yeah. But it's like they're so like World War II coded. They really think everything is like related to it some way. It's like, no, stop comparing everything to World War II. We have like 10,000 years worth of history, of recorded history. We don't need everything to be about World War II. Stop it. It's always so stupid. It's like, really? And every time like they say like, oh, the people that fought the fascists in World War II, they're Antifa. Do these people realize that the average World War II veterans, like to the right of like the Republican Party to today, like it would make let's see, it would make Trump look like a progressive, or even Vance. That's what we're talking about here.
I'm a veteran, not a sucker. I saw a sign that said that.
These people are stupid. They'll push. It's all the same regurgitated bullshit. They just pump it out. Everything is, you're either a Nazi or not. That's such a stupid way to look at it. Trump is meeting with Zelensky now at UN press conference. Nothing's ever gonna happen. I've kind of given up on the peace deal because now Putin's lost it. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. Oh, this is a good one. And on the 8th day, God created World War II. Yeah. Yeah, that's how these people operate. It's like, the Earth was created, and then World War II. Nothing else. Nothing happened beforehand. All history's fake. Yeah. So, yeah, the rapture thing, I don't even get what that's about. I know people, every day people say the rapture's happening, which is not even biblical, but yeah, it's that day again. Yeah, the rapture happened, everybody. Like, if you want proof that, like, these predictions are bullshit, just read, like, I think it's, Matthew 24:36, or whatever. It's like, these freaking people. Like, every time they predict the rapture's gonna happen, which is not even real, it's stupid. It's a scam. It pisses me off because these people are just scamming poor people and, like, people that don't think better. So, yeah. How about the Packers? I played the 5th of that one. The Packers played like shit. That offense is terrible. The whole neoliberal order is a trauma response to World War II. It is. It is. Okay, I think that's it. Did we miss anything? I don't think we did. I do gotta get going. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button.
Hold on.
What?
I just found a resist slip saying that the rapture is delayed until the Epstein files are released.
Oh my God. Guys, nobody knows when the rapture isn't even real. It's a bullshit theology that was created like 2,000 years after the fact. Stop it. It's horseshit. It's the rapture's not real. It's not based on anything biblical. Just open.
Has anybody seen anybody floating up to the sky or something?
But it doesn't even matter. There's no rapture. It's fake. It doesn't even exist. It's a made-up concept from like the 1800s. That's what schizophrenic made.
Maybe that's why Ye didn't join the stream, because he.
Oh yeah, sure.
He got caught in the rapture. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, Disney's raising the price of Disney Plus subscriptions.
Oh, boo-hoo. Can't count for 2. Rap, it was one bad game in week 3. Ease up there. I know, but that offense line would be like shit. I know we were.
Well, actually, that's funny because all the liberals canceled their subscriptions after Kimmel got canceled.
Yeah, now they're gonna come back.
So now they gotta buy them again to watch him, and the prices are raised.
Yeah. As for the Packers, it's just like, yeah, when you're without 2 of your top offensive linemen, it's hard, but that was pathetic. That was shit. Rapture. Yeah, the guys, if you don't know, the rapture's bullshit. It's horseshit. It's not real.
No, Rapture's a song from Blondie where the lead singer raps. And,
But no, the theology of around it's bullshit. It's not real. It's based on some like
Oh,
hype.
also, other breaking news: Trump back shooting down Russian aircraft that they entered NATO airspace.
Yeah. Is Rap just denying Revelation now? No.
Wait,
It's
I don't know
still-
if you actually heard. Wait, I don't know. Wait, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, it's something about NATO and Russia and Trump.
Yeah. So yeah, Trump wants to shoot down aircraft. Yeah.
That's gonna get ugly. Let's see.
Well, like I said, I think Plan A of ending the war basically failed, so we're kind of in Plan B of
Now just threatening the shit out of them. So, is Rap denying the? No, I'm not. And even then, Revelation, I've always said like, yeah, be careful with that. You read too much into it, you go crazy. So again, read the Bible as you will, but just be careful with Revelation because you read it like it is really a schizophrenic writing stuff. That well, not schizophrenic, but he was seeing shit. I don't think it's meant to be taken all literally. Some of it's just symbolic, a little bit. Chill out. So, Rapture created by the 1900s cult. That's what I thought. It's not even it's a modern concept. Nobody's taught for it for 2,000 years. Everyone thought it was, oh no, there's no rapture. It's bullshit. So I get sick when people talk about it. Like, it's happening this day. And worst part is they always fundraise off it. You notice that? Well, why do these people, like these pastors, they always like fundraise off the rapture happening? Anybody notice that?
Well, it's like Joel Osteen, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's
actually, what about that
bullshit.
whatever that crazy pastor is from North Texas? I don't know.
Which
I don't know.
one?
I forget his name. Kenneth Copeland or something.
Oh gosh, he's awful. There's some bad ones though. Yeah.
There's a meme of him, the Kenneth Copeland guy. I know who you're talking about. There's a famous meme of him that I think I've posted a few times where he's like laughing.
He's the freaking devil.
Oh, that guy's in my county. That guy's in Tarrant County.
I'm pretty sure he's the guy that was like, I need a private jet. God told me I need a private jet.
Yeah, I got directions. His church is like 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
It's on like the other side of Tarrant County. Like northwest of Fort Worth.
Man Milk for 2, Revelation was not made for human consumption, to be honest. Well, yeah, that was John just like writing some shit down because he was seeing shit. I mean, told like write it now. He was seeing some weird shit.
This guy actually has like its own private airports right next to his church in that term.
So
this guy's crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts. But yeah, for those that don't know, Revelation, like it's like, yeah, John saw it, but like you gotta be careful because a lot of it's really just a guy seeing some crazy shit.
I wonder if Kenneth preached about the rapture happening.
Oh, I guarantee you he did. I guarantee you he did. So.
Okay, well, I hope it caught up to him, and he's probably actually no. Well, he's not dead. So
according to him, he's gonna live to like 120. Like God gave him a personal covenant or whatever. I think.
Yeah, he's 88.
Yeah.
About to be. He's turning 89 in December.
He claims he lived 120 because God told him so. Guys, that's bullshit. So, is this like some mega church crap? Oh yeah, Kenneth Copeland. Yeah, he's notorious for that. For just the freaking mega church crap kind of stuff.
He's part of the charismatic Christianity movement,
which is just it's not really Christianity. It's just a cult, but
it's probably like easily the worst part of Christianity.
Yeah, that's a part of Christianity. Like you get to the other weird shit. It's bad.
Actually, I don't even think even calling it Christianity is probably
barely.
No, it's no.
It's not the tier of like Mormons or whatever, but it's close. It's close because it's purposely horseshit. Our dog show for 5. I still believe in rapture, but not in the way movies depict it. A book of Luke says, "Pray that you're not counted worthy." So only a few people would partake in my honest opinion. I get that, but I just it's a new concept that was created 100 years ago. I don't believe it. That's just my take. I don't think it's real. K-Cup for 5. Mega church pastor has private jet hangar next to his church by local priest. Drives a 2006 Toyota Camry. Likes chicken wings from a local bar. I mean, yeah, that's... If a pastor...
I think Kenneth Copeland is like the original Taylor Swift when it comes to the airplane jokes.
Yeah. I think it was. I mean, like, if your pastor has a private jet, you go to a different church. That's what I'm going to say. Like, I'm Catholic, obviously, but if your pastor has a private jet, go to a different church. Just stop it. All right. Steven Anderson's even crazier. That guy's like actually insane. There's a lot of bad ones. Just ignore people like that. They're just batshit crazy. So, all right. I think that's it. I don't think we missed anything. But yeah, don't go to a mega church. It's a scam.
Stay away from Lakewood Church. Lakewood Church is literally built inside of a former Houston Rockets arena.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, again, just, if your pastor has a private jet, probably just get out of there. It's a scam.
Yes.
I need my private jet.
I need your money to buy me another private jet.
I don't get why do you get a private jet for? Why?
Jesus wants me to have a 10th private jet, so I need y'all's money.
Yeah. I mean, being a priest doesn't sound bad. You get free room and board next to your workplace. Yeah, but you're not, like, living in luxury. You're not, like, getting a private jet. So, is that an American? Oh, yeah, it's the Steven Anderson crowd. That's an American thing, mostly. It's like a BoomerCon Southern thing. I don't know why, but it is.
Jimmy Swagger, that was another one that was pretty controversial.
There's some bad ones. There are ones that are actually, like, trying to, like, there's a difference between an actual pastor and a pastor. You know what I'm saying? You got
yes, I know Jimmy Swagger's the "I have sinned against you, my Lord." That's the guy.
Yeah. Again, there's a difference between an actual pastor and a pastor. A pastor that is actually teaching the gospel and stuff, like, that's one thing. But then you get there people that say, I need a private jet. Ignore them. So, all right, I think I do gotta get going for real, though. That was a quick rant, quick tangent. I'm getting sick of the Rapture stuff, and people say it's gonna happen today. No, stop it.
Jesus blessed me with 20 private jets, and I need y'all money to buy me a 21st.
Buy 22 of them. All right, we'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see us at. Godspeed. Actually, one more super chat. Jet Politics for 2. Can we get, I think we're live shirts. You know, I was thinking maybe get merch. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And just late.
All
right, so I think that's everybody. We'll see you guys next stream, video, wherever you see us at. Godspeed.